Hey, Good Fox here. Today we got a video on the 4th patch in Madden 18 and the second one in November. So this one, as you heard on the Muttman podcast, Rex said there was going to be a meta-defining feature coming out. This one did not actually include that, but it did include a lot of other things that we talked about or asked for as a community. And we're going to go through them, and I'll explain, and I'll show a couple of them on the field. I got a practice mode set up with a couple of blitzes, a couple of contains, and a couple of things that I want to kind of show off and then talk about, and what wasn't in the patch notes that it actually has changed too. All right, so let's just go through the first part of it first. That would make sense. All right, ensuring gameplay, you can read that part. That's not a big deal. I'll have this linked in the description, this EA Sports little November update if you kind of want to go through it without me reading it and analyzing it myself. So these top updates are just going to be repeated below, so we're going to skip over them. Cool little picture. If you don't like just reading by itself, you like picture books, that helps. All right, full change list. Added logic on all game styles. The kick blocks no longer occur on perfect kicks. Basically, if you get 100% on the power and the accuracy, it makes it so you can't get your kick blocked. This is huge, huge, huge. I don't know if you guys played, but it seems, especially lately, my opponents and myself, I've actually gotten a few more blocks myself, have been able to block those kicks with alarming regularity. So I think this really puts a focus on the focus kicker chem, because it's so important to hit that perfect kick meter. And the focus kicker can basically put you on pro focus chem. So, I mean, like, on other modes that don't, like, draft champions and you won't have it, I don't think you would put that much in a salary cap kicker or a regular head-to-head. It doesn't matter. From Mutt Online, though, you're going to have these perfect kicks with these focus. I think the only one right now is Vinatieri. There might be another one. Check it out on Mutthead. But the Vinatieri, I had him for a while, and it's so much better kicking on the focus kicker chem. So hopefully we get maybe another one for Black Friday too. And look for Black Friday talk in an upcoming video here. We'll do Market Monday and Black Friday talk. Anyways, moving forward, remove the pump fake functionality from the right stick so users don't actually execute a pump fake when trial. Did I say punk fake? What's a punk fake? It's like at the start of the video where, I don't know, Tony Hawk Pro Skater soundtrack comes on, but then it switches up into Britney Spears. That's dumb. Anyways, so trying to throw the ball away, you can. So it switched to left stick. I don't know. I guess I can show it to you in the practice mode that the right stick still just does the throwaway button. So you're not going to get that mistake anymore. I know a lot of people did run into it. It was something that was accidentally left in the game this year. I think RG on Twitter said it was taken away, but it somehow made its way into Madden 18. So they fixed it. We got it hopefully fully functional. All right, adjusted some logic, because I could show it to you in practice mode, but I don't have a camera for my hands to show you what I'm doing. So it doesn't make sense. Adjusted some logic around the QB contain assignment. So tune into QB contain so that wider slot corners will not become contained players. So this is mainly for nickel 335, DB fire to press, and 335 odd. Those kind of nickel blitzes that had on a QB contain. Although my QB contain, I didn't really do a whole lot of QB contain. Actually, sometimes I did with those nickel blitzes, and it helped to get through a little glitchier. But added functionality to pass blocking to better handle target switching for QB contain defenders. So basically, helped a lot of those glitchy QB contain blitzes that kind of got off the edge and were hard for your tackles to pick up because they kind of got confused and they targeted the inside guy and let the outside guy go free. Then you got sacked and really angry and just decided to run the ball some more because that's the meta right now, is running the ball. So that's fixed. Let me go onto the field here a little bit to show you. Let's do the 335 normal setup right away. So basically, oh, that's the offensive controller. So basically, this is the 335 you generally see. Now, if I throw contains on the field, see how the cornerback doesn't go on a contain? It's the defensive end. So that makes it a little easier to set up. Let's try and set up this blitz, and let's see if it can get home or if it targets correctly. So, and no, okay, so it's picking up fairly easily. It doesn't even need an ID the mic feature. ID the mic is where you hit left bumper, and then you hit left bumper. Wait, that's the defensive controller. So if you want to ID the mic, if something's still screwing you up off the edge, left bumper, A to ID the mic, go over the guy, hit A again to actually ID him. All right, so let's run it again. Let's see if it get home, and still, it picked it up pretty good. The inside pressure got home before the nickel blitz spot of it. So baseline, wait, do I have the right controller? Yeah, no, I have the wrong controller again. Baseline press. Sometimes you don't even need it. I just crashed up for a lot of mine, and it got home. And watch it again. It looks like logic is contained. This blitz looks to be dead to me. So my Madden 17 / first part of Madden 18 scheme has been patched. It is a sad day. I've been running this defense for a year and a half. The community ended up running it so much that the developers had to address it. And looks like I'll be moving on. I'll be doing a new defensive ebook and figuring out something else in the meta going forward. And also with that, I want to show you, let's switch sides. And I'll show you the 3-3-5 odd blitz. Flip sides here. Come on. There we go. Oh, I guess we didn't flip sides yet. I got to call a play. And throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it. Why is it? Wait, throwing it away isn't working. I was spamming right stick and it wasn't working. Huh, I wonder what that is. Well, hopefully there's nothing glitchy there. There might be some issue with throw it away. Wow. Okay. Well, that's something we tested further online, whether that throw away mechanic is ruined. Or not. Alright, let's just run we'll do some curl flats. And then I'll run the, whoops. 3-3-5 nickel, 3-3-5 odd blitz that came in quite frequently. That was very the LB cross show too. And I'll show you what happens here. So it's all right. So there it is. So it's base the line, spread D line, crash towards, blitz him, show blitz, and then I think it's user him. And oh yeah, and contain. Contain was the thing that made it glitchy. So now that the contain has changed, let's see if this looper comes through still. Okay, yep. So that blitz still works. So 3-3-5 odd blitz still works. Let's see if it can be all right, base the line, spread D line, crash towards, zone the middle linebacker. Oh yeah, and then show blitz. So let's see if we can ID the mic on this to pick it up. And good luck, us. Hey, looks like ID the mic worked. I did contain, didn't I? We'll try it one more time with an ID the mic. All right, so base the line. Okay. Spread D line, crash towards it, zone middle linebacker. All right, let's see if this gets home. Oh wait, I didn't ID the mic. It still picked it up. Oh, okay. So as you see, the contain, the thing that really helped that cornerback get home with the glitch has been patched. So hopefully that fixes it going forward. Let's go back to Chrome here and take a look. So other blitzes, some things change, some things stay the same. So definitely take a look. Make sure and ID the right guy on that blitz. Otherwise, you will get sacked still, it looks like, because they are overloading that one side. What was next? What are we at? We are at QB contain. So my suggestion is to go to a more run-heavy defense, a run-stopping defense, than those nickel blitzes. Try to go into like a 44, 46, maybe 3-4 odd cover, 4 drop show shoe. At least do that until you feel comfortable in something else. I think I'm going to switch over, try the 46 defense out with the speed package again. I tried at the beginning of the year, but now that we got a lot of people over 91 zone, I think it might be glitchy. So next up, cut block fixes that reduce both the cut block. Wow, I can't speak, can I tonight? That cut block attempts and defensive hurdles over blockers in competitive games. You guys probably saw this a lot. Basically, what guys are going to do instead of jumping over and providing you a half second of protection, when your running back actually meets up with a person, hopefully he's actually going to contact him, or if he actually cuts him, he cuts him over and he falls down and you can pick up a blitz that way. So hopefully protection against those really spammy blitzes has gone up for the offense. So that's a slight buff for the passing game, and I really like that. Those animations, those cut block attempts where they just hurdle over your guy, it was terrible. It made me, I don't know, contemplate not playing the game anymore that night, and then just boot up the next night. All right, so addressed an animation issue with resulting pass blockers being hurdled. That's the same thing. Wait. That reduced both cup. Okay, so it's almost the same thing. Just an issue where defenders didn't react to scrambles and fake kick plays. Yeah, did I put this on my? I don't think I put this on my channel. I talked about it on stream. I never put it up on my YouTube channel because it was, I don't know, but it was done by other YouTubers. I don't like to do that. Basically, it was Volterax did a, if you'd called a fake field goal and you rolled out with your quarterback, you could roll out with him and scramble up the field, and defenders would literally just stand right still. Would just stand still. So it was pretty glitchy, but it was solved by QB Spy if you knew what happened. All right, if you knew how to stop it. So that's addressed. Great. Address some instances with tight end would sometimes freeze at the snap of single buck deuce close. I saw that. That is really unfortunate, though, for the community in general, because, you know, I ran the single back deuce close in Madden 17, and that was my offense for a lot of the year. And the community kind of picked up on it towards the end of 17 into 18. A lot of people started running it, and it's super effective. And I've stopped running it because I don't like to run a ton of what the community runs. But this just buffed single back deuce close. I'm kind of disappointed by that. As much as it fixes a glitch, it still buffs the formation overall. By buff, I mean make it better, which, you know, it's making the game play better, but it's making the most used formation in the game, one of the most degenerate with that halfback wham, tight end angle, all those passes. It just makes them even better. So we'll continue to see that online. Better get your wham defense and your single back deuce close defense up. Address clock issues with overtime periods. Okay, I don't know what the issue was with overtime period there, but they addressed it. So nice. Address an issue with a QB would turn around backwards so target passing. Nobody threw target passes anyways. Who gives a shit? Address issues with defensive users intentionally tripped receivers in competitive game style. You know, I saw this a little bit, but I didn't see it a ton. I'm just glad it got addressed before it got really huge into the meta, and a lot of people started doing that. Address an issue where offensive linemen would occasionally drop back deeper than QB on passing plays. Now, I've seen issues with play action. Let's go back to the field. Now, I can't really show, I don't know an example off the top of my head, but that's the defensive controller. Again. All right, let's do PA deep outs. Let's watch where those tackles go to. All right, so that's not a big deal. That's about right for the pocket. Take a look at it again. Let's just blitz all the linebackers. Let's see how they handle it. Damn, that was picked up. That was picked up hot. Look at that. Gave me like 4 seconds in the pocket. Nice work. So I don't know. The run blocking, it's still a play action. Still looks like run blocking first. They stand still, then they go up. God dang. Look at that. All the time in the world. Well, anyways, so nice. They picked that. I just hope the pass blocking isn't too overpowered for a 4-man rush. All right, next up. Address an issue with the toss animation weak. I don't have the running gun playbook right now, but they addressed that toss animation. I didn't see it too much. I saw there was a glitchy toss in the pistol formations, but it doesn't look like they touched that one. That was in the pistol book, though, not the running gun. Address the rare issue where possession would be given to the incorrect team when kicking an onside kick out of bounds. Love it. I hate those onside kick cheesers, and it might get worse. I think it's something that wasn't touched in this patch. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't know a ton about it, but there is a way to get almost every single onside kick. Address the ball spotting issue around block punts going out of the back of the. I've just that thing. I've just heard rumors of it. I haven't seen it explained or in a video yet. Address about with block punts going out of the back of the end zone. Huh. Okay. Yeah. As you saw, those glitchy things. We've seen a few videos of those, but it's been addressed. It's a rare occurrence, but it's been addressed. Address ball spotting issues at turnovers that have been challenged, booth reviewed. Yep. Spotting issues where they put you on the wrong half of the field. I've definitely seen that one. Added additional thresholds. So now thresholds is an interesting topic. Rex talked about on our podcast that they wouldn't change thresholds, but now I saw some people defending it online saying, well, he may have been just referring to zone thresholds, and he indicated they wouldn't go up to make your cards play worse. So this going down kind of buffs cards instead of nerfing them or making cards worse, so your investment's still the same. So I guess that is keeping with that tradition. What he's saying is technically correct, but they just changed the accuracy thresholds so that short, medium, and deep passes each have specific thresholds. So maybe the short threshold's like 85, medium's 88, and deep's like 91. That's just me guessing. I have no idea. Don't take that as fact. Those probably aren't even close. But short passes had the lowest threshold, so that's what I mean. But they had like 85, and then a medium would be 88, and that'd be 91 to achieve accurate passes. All right. So let me know what you guys think about those threshold changes. Are you fine with thresholds changing through a year, or do you think it should be set and then done? Tuned to improve the play of AI control quarterbacks. This is for like franchise people. Tuned to improve tackle ball carriers during broken tackle animations. I think this has to do with like getting truck sticked, and then everybody in your defense looks at them, and that was really annoying. And then they can run for 60 yards because people just stop playing. So hopefully this improves that. I hope so. Tackling ball carries during broken tackle animations, but we'll see going forward because the run game right now is out of control. It's so easy to run the ball. Tuned to decrease the defensive cover, and it's so hard to pass the ball. Not that running is super easy. It's much better than passing the ball right now. Tuned to decrease the defensive coverage break on ball reaction in all Madden sim type. They missed it. They should have decreased the break on ball on all competitive game style for all pro, because right now it's super hard to throw the ball. Tuned to decrease block shedding and run block in all Madden simulations. More simulation stuff for you. Apparently they're making all Madden easier, or not. I don't know. Give me your opinions. Tuned to decrease nearby player penalty for defensive players attempting to catch interception. Basically, your defensive player is gonna catch the ball better now, or they'll make more picks. Cool. Franchise, you can read through that. They fixed some stability issues. They were kind of vague there. Mutt, the set repeatable limits. I think this is set repeatable limits and set timers for Black Friday, because that's right on the horizon. There's a lot of sets that go on Black Friday, and they're all limited time. So having a timer to show when they're going to expire is kind of neat. They could also do it where, you know how we have those silver badges to Mutt Thanksgiving tokens? Or sorry, silver tokens to Mutt Thanksgiving tokens still? I think maybe like the set repeatable limits, they could do something like they allow you to do that set once a day instead of once and done, to be able to allow us to stop like spamming it, but it still allow us to do it more than once. So there's definitely different ways, and like the set timer, there could be like cooldowns on it to do it for only, like I said, once every 24 hours or something. All right, and then improve the look and feel of chemistry in the lineup, screens, and the back of items, which is kind of cool. Something they didn't mention in these patch notes that was definitely added. And then there's the miscellaneous stability fixes and franchise. We apologize for the inconvenience. That's good. All right, so something that they didn't mention here. Let me show it to you on the video game screen. Here's something. So you see those yellow things in the upper right corner? That is your audibles in this formation. You see in the upper right corner of this play call screen, those yellow little things. People are speculating. I've had like half a dozen people contact me on Twitter and say, "Hey, I think this might the meta game changing thing from Rex might be custom audibles and be able to change that yellow flag to custom audible, or like be able to change it in game. Maybe they're like another button. Like what button is free? Like you could do left trigger over a certain item or something, or a certain play, and you can make that as your set as your custom audible. I don't know, something about custom audibles in game, and then you could show it with a yellow flag what your audible is at that moment. So that'd be kind of cool. It's not the game-changing type of feature that I was like super hyped for, but it is pretty meta-changing. So that might be it. There might be something else. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me see. What was there any other notes that I had? Nope, I think that's it. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.